Yeah, we know I shouldn't sing, right? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Today is day 519 of documenting the journey as I transition from brick and mortar corporate world of real business to the online world of commerce and business and exchange of value. And one of the expressions that I was talking about in one of my other videos today for Supersize Your Business was sing for your supper. Now, it's from this little dictionary of idioms, and it's one of those expressions you come across every once in a while and you're like, you know, you've been using it and you know it and you don't realize how deep it actually is. It's so much deeper, and a lot of these are not so deep. They're just superficial, and a lot of them are negative. But this is one that is foundational. And by foundational, I mean because it is one of those that is the underpinning of everything that exists, not only in our society, but in our universe and in the world. Sing for your supper, of course, means it's from the medieval times when wandering minstrels would go around and they were hungry, and so they'd stop at a tavern and they would offer to sing or do poetry or something in exchange for a meal, in exchange for something to eat. And by the early 1600s, that expression, sing for your supper, meant an exchange of work for something that you needed or wanted. Now, is that with us still today? Yes. How many people have jobs? We exchange our time for money by working. We put forth our knowledge and our effort and our energy in terms of work in exchange for something that helps us to exist, something we need or want. Now, it might not just be a job. We're not always just exchanging time for money. If we own our own business, sometimes we're exchanging whatever it is that we're giving of value in exchange for something that we want in return. A lot of times it's money, but it's not always money. It could be other resources. It could be employees. It could be we're exchanging our money for people to help us do certain things. But what I love about this is that it is a foundational belief in our society, in our world, and it's not just culturally, it's actually a universal law. The universal law of reciprocity says, in order to give, I need to receive. What I give, what I put out into the world and universe, I will receive back what I need or want and desire. And, you know, it doesn't just work in our businesses, it's in our relationships. Have you ever been in a relationship where you give, and the other person doesn't reciprocate or doesn't give anything in return? How long does that relationship last? You know, for those of us that are stupid, it can last 20 some years. For those of us that are a little smarter. And whatever we put out, whatever we put our energy into, we might not get in return from the person or the situation that we're putting our energy into, but we will overall in our life receive in return what we put into things. I always used to tell my kids, you know, you get out of everything what you put into it. And that is so true. This is, you know, singing for your supper. You get out of something what you put into it. You provide value first, and in exchange, you get something that you want. I always wondered why do you have to work for a week or two before you get a paycheck? Well, you have to give in order to receive. And I don't know if that's just an excuse, but it seems to kind of fit and make sense now. You know, we do everything, even the things that we think we're doing for altruistic and voluntary reasons. We do all of those because maybe we don't want money or something like that in exchange, but we do it for a sense of, for an emotion that we want. Now, you can want emotions in exchange for your work and the energy you put into things, and that's actually even more foundational because we do everything in order to feel a certain way and to receive an emotional feeling. We're energy beings, so we do everything to get the exchange of energy that we most want and most desire. You know, so, you know, we give love in order to receive love. We give love, we volunteer, and we help other people in order to, maybe it's not to receive help ourselves in exchange, but to feel a certain way, to feel a certain feeling, to increase our personal status, to feel better and good about ourselves. A lot of times people will just help other people, and I know we do it because it's the right thing to do, but why do we do the right thing to do? We do the right thing to do because it makes us feel good. So we're doing things in exchange for the feeling that we want or desire. So that's my sing for the supper thoughts today. I really got a kick out of that. Some days I love the idiom and the expression. Other days I don't like it so much. Now, sometimes the days I don't like it is because I resemble that remark, and it's an area that I know that I'm not awesome at. And most of us don't like being reminded of things that we suck at, right? But guess what? We all do. There's a couple of things that we're really amazing at, and everything else we need help with, and we should ask for help with. For example, doing my hair. I should ask for help with my hair. If you're just listening to the podcast, you can't see, but I'm in my hot rollers. When I have places I need to go first thing in the morning or early on, sometimes I do my videos, I do my podcasts in my curlers. Get over it. It doesn't matter. Does it matter? Can I talk just as well in my curlers as not? Yeah, I absolutely positively can. Can I share just as much information and knowledge and wisdom? I like to think I've got some wisdom in there. In my curlers, I absolutely can. But you know what? There's going to be a whole lot of people that will not even listen to me or watch anything that I do or think that I'm crazy or nuts or stupid or ridiculous because I show up in my curlers. I guess I laugh at that now. It used to kind of bother me, but not really. But it makes my family crazy, which kind of I get a kick out of it. But it's because I know that those aren't the people that are going to ever hear what I have to say anyway. They're not the ones that I'm here to speak to or to share my message with. And I do have some cool messages to share. I just admitted that out loud. Woo! Sometimes it's hard to do that too. So what am I working on? 90-day challenge, of course. Today is day 59, and we're getting back to phase 3 of the sideways presentation. So we'll do that for about 4 or 5 days, and then we'll probably do a tactic or a strategy to gain influence, and then we'll go back to phase 4 of the sideways presentation. At least that's what I'm thinking today. Now, you know, as usual, I change what I'm doing whenever I'm doing a challenge based on what's going on in the challenge and what I think and what the people are telling me they need most, the ones that are participating in the challenge. And I'm doing the challenge right along with them, so it's pretty easy to figure out, yeah, that doesn't work there, that doesn't fit there, what would be a better thing to do, or what do I need right now as a challenger, as part of the challenge, to get the result that I need. What is the thing I need right now? Now, for example, I'll give a good example of this. I need to figure out how to do frames around my videos because I need to find a way for them to pop and to provide a little more information of what they're about versus just people seeing a thumbnail of me and my face and, you know, the old bear back there. Who cares, right? So in order to get people to listen to me, especially when I have my curlers on, have been thinking about it for a long time, but I've never done it. But somebody reminded me the other day, just put a frame around your videos. That would really give it a little more pop, and it would stop people and give them an opportunity to have and see more attention. So I did frames probably a year and a half ago, but do you think I remember how to do them? Absolutely positively not. So today, sometime after my appointments, I will Google, because you know what? I love the expression my kids used to always use, and I never really got it. I never really got it because I'm older, and they would always say, well, Google that shit. When somebody would ask a question that they didn't know a question of, somebody would say, well, Google that shit, or Google it. You know, Google knows the answer to that. YouTube too, if you want to see a video of actually how to do it, go to YouTube. Or one of the other search engines. It doesn't have to be Google, but Google is a cool name, so we like to say it. But I'm going to Google how to create a frame around your video because I want frames around my videos. And not just my backdrops and my weirdness, because I don't want to just be a talking head video. Although, let's admit it, I'm a talking head video for the most part. So, working on that, 90-day challenge appointments today and some consulting to do, which I always love. I love going out and helping other people with seeing things that are really right in front of them, but they might not be able to see. It's fun. It's really, really fun and rewarding for me because I love that look in someone's eye when they have that aha light bulb moment. Because I love when I get that look in my eye when I have an epiphany or a light bulb moment. So sideways presentation, 4-year-old, but got help with her for a while. I've got to do some other things this morning. But that's it. Working on, still haven't moved. Obviously, still in my same little corner. So I'll be happening soon. Big challenges with that. But that's life, right? It's the challenges and the obstacles and the things that pop up that show us who we are and help us to be the person that we want to be. So go out, make an absolutely amazing day. I will, of course, pop in tomorrow with what I'm up to now with respect to my journey transitioning my businesses. And I wish you an absolutely amazing day. Take care. Go out, sing for your supper, because we're all doing that all the time anyway. But be aware of it. Notice that, hey, I'm singing for my supper. I'm providing this value in exchange for this thing that I want. I am loving my family because I want them to love me back. Right? Isn't that why we love people? Yes, because we all want love in exchange. At least I do. Maybe other people won't admit that, but I admit it. We all want to be loved. We all want to be appreciated. We all want to be valued. We all want to think that we're here to make a difference in the world. Guess what? You are. All right. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Go sing. Ah, not me. Bye.